Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is a tiny little tea light holder, and it's one to hold 2 IKEA tea lights. I understand that, the tea lights I can get here in the UK, not everybody can get everywhere. So I decided to go with IKEA ones this time because everybody can get those. And this is really rather darling actually. And it is the Colour Me Autumn designer series paper that matches the Cajun Craze cardstock. So I'm going to do a slightly different variation of this. This one's got Whisper White in the background, but the paper I'm going to use is Colour Me Autumn, but it's got vanilla in the background. Okay, piece of cardstock that you need is 8 1/4 by 3 inches. Now, if you're working with A4 paper, that's the full width, and you're just cutting down at 3 inches. 8 1/2 by 11, just trim a little bit off. So it's 21 by 7.6 centimetres, and I'm very specific with the centimetres today, and that is so that I could, the tea lights are a particular size, and I needed to get this so it was absolutely bang on accurate that you could get it at 21 centimetres, which is obviously the width. So I am sorry with the metrics, but it's okay. The trimmer has very specific measurements. So with the long side at the top, you score it at 3/4 of an inch, 3 3/4, 4 1/2 inches, and 7 1/2 inches. And in metric, that is 1.8, 9.6, 11.4 and 19.2 centimetres. Then you turn your paper around, your cardstock rather, score it at 3/4 of an inch and at 2 1/4, whoops, and jump it, whoopsie daisy, I'll have to cover that, which is 1.8 and 5.8 centimetres. Okay, let's just move that out of the way. And fold and burnish your score lines. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to make that the bottom. Oopsie daisy. Okay. And the piece of designer series paper I've got is tiny. It is 1 1/4 by 2 3/4, which is 3 1/2 by 7.3 centimetres. And as you can see, it's got this vanilla background, but it's got the Cajun Craze as well. So where I've jumped it, that's going to be at the bottom, so you're not going to see it. Let's pop this bit on first. So just grabbing my snail. The Colour Me Autumn paper is gorgeous. So pretty. And then I have got my word window punch, because that's the little window that's in there. I've left it open. You could put a window sheet behind it if you wanted to, or you could leave it open if you had scented tea lights. So I've just cut myself a template so that I know where I'm going to punch, because I want to go right in the middle, and that's a guide for me. So I can bring in my word window, go round it, and that I know now is in the centre. So where's my scissors? The score lines, when you hold it horizontally, there are 4 score lines, so you cut up all of those and just notch in a little bit. And I'm going to go quickly on this today, because you've all seen me notch before. She says she's going to go quickly and then can't get her fingers in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all of these little squares, that's where we're going to put adhesive. So I'm using a snail for speed today, because it's cardstock. You do need to use a stronger adhesive, so sticky strip or fuse or Tombow, something like that. Build the bottom up first. So that's, but the tabs, there are 4 tabs, and they all come round and attach to the bottom. And then, whoops, throw it at yourself. The lid, the tabs come round there as well. And then you grab your tea lights, which are very cleverly covered with the washi tape. This is the matching Colour Me Autumn washi, which it's all those 3 that you get in your pack for £4.50, I think it is. Yeah, £4.50. So you get all 3 of those. And look, how cute are they? So they fit absolutely perfectly in there, no room for movement. Bring your box round and close it up. I've got Occasion Craze button out ready. That's from the Regals collection, and all of our button packs have 6 out of the 10 colours, so I've got the Occasion Craze one. Glue dot on the back. This is just for show. It's not for any other purpose than that. And then I've pulled out, I didn't put it on one of these, but I've got these little wooden embellishments, and these are from the same collection, what they called Autumn wooden embellishments. I think I'll go with that one. And I'm just pulling off a great long length of the linen thread because I want this to go round. I want it to be a triple layer. So rather than wrapping round 3 times, because I want this little wispy bit to be 3 thicknesses as well. If I start with everything, if I start with 3 layers of it, my brain can't work. If I start with 3 layers of the twine, it will go round, and the ties will also have 3 layers. So tie that there, feed on my little embellishment. I can knot that down. And that is super cute, I think. And a nice gift to give to somebody, particularly at this time of year. You know, if you want to give them something, you know, just a little present if you've gone to somebody's house for tea or coffee or something like that. And you can take a little tea light for them to warm their house in the autumn. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you very soon.